Okay. That come on, things are not that bad. It seems like an overreaction. Is Bollywood dying? The answer is no, of course. Is Bollywood struggling? Yeah, that answer is yes. Arey bas karo yaar. Pathaan is an anomaly, not an inflection point. I'll prove it to you. Okay, where was I? Is Bollywood struggling? Yes, but it doesn't make for a good clickbaity title. Also, I need to put an explosion sound effect every 10 fucking seconds or else I'll lose my audience's attention span. There is a feeling that Bollywood is on the decline, but let's see if that can be backed by numbers. I compiled the box office results of major Bollywood releases in the past 10 years. We'll see where things started to fall apart or whether has this happened before. Do note that the movies listed here are the only ones released in theatres, since it's difficult to gauge the success of movies on streaming platforms. 2012, the year the world ended. A total of 55 Bollywood releases with 32 performing average and above, which brings to a success rate of 58.2%. You had a combination of blockbuster hits like Dabangg 2, Student of the Year, Oh My God, Ek Tha Tiger, and also sleeper hits like Vicky Donor and Kahani. But I know, right, you might be thinking, 58.2? That less than 2/3. Oh, फिर तो कुछ नहीं देखा आपने. 58% is actually quite good compared to some other ventures. For example, did you know that 90% of all startups fail within the first 5 years? इतना failure rate तो मेरा kidney का भी नहीं है. You know, because of the दारू. Oh wait, उससे तो liver खराब. 2013, 72 releases. You had Kaipo 6, Jolly LLB, Ashki 2, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, Chennai Express, steaming through the box office. See what I did there? Steaming like a train, like an express, as in Chennai Express. Arey, it was a good. Please, arey, Sunny bhai, aap bhi. Arey, sorry. Success rate of 52.7%. Still good. Nearly half of all investments yielding some form of returns. 46.6%. Oof, what a drop. More than 10% since 2012. Notable hits include PK, Queen, and Ragini MMS2. But overall, an average year. Iski galti thi. What else happened in 2014?
Wow, Modi ji, wow.
Okay. No comments.
मेरे मन को भाया, मैं कुत्ता काट के खाया.
59.6%. Holy shit. 2015 was an incredible year for Bollywood. Hit Story 3, Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, Talwar, Bajrangi Bhaijaan, Tanu Weds, Manu Returns, Piku. A good mix of movies did well this year. Critically acclaimed and masala movies both had a sublime year. Bollywood अब सिर्फ एक ही चीज देख रहा था, बड़े सपने. 2016, Dangal, Dear Zindagi, Pink, Sultan, Neerja, Airlift. Yes, there were hits, but the overall success rate was only 35.9%, that barely passing marks. Not only was this a disappointing year, we also see a trend developing. There were half a dozen movies which performed good at the box office. All of them were from Hollywood. X-Men Apocalypse, Captain America Civil War, The Jungle Book, Batman vs Superman, The Conjuring 2. Bollywood was losing its monopolistic grip, but it refused to innovate, refused to see the signs, and it would end up paying heavily in the coming years. In fact, every Marvel movie released up to 2021 would turn out to be successful. 2017, 69 releases, 27 performers, a rate of 39.13%. Again, disappointing. Jolly LLB 2, Hindi Medium, Tiger 2, Fukre 2, Toilet, Newton. Good hits, but except for Tiger, perhaps none of these were masala movies per se. Perhaps a sign of Indian audiences maturing, but not too much because Trapped was a disaster. This year, we also saw some notable big-ticket failures. Jab Harry Met Sejal, Tubelight, Jagga Jasoos failed to make a mark. Once again, Hollywood movies did well. Spider-Man, Jumanji, Fate of the Furious. Did you know Thor Ragnarok earned over 200 crores in India? That's insane. But there was one more event in 2017. How can we forget? Perhaps what could be the turning point of Indian cinema? This is a cornerstone moment, the beginning of an era, or perhaps the conclusion of another. Bahubali 2 was one of the biggest events ever to happen to Indian cinema. The thing is, it's not even the highest grossing Indian movie, it's actually Dangal. But the amount of hype surrounding this movie was absolutely insane. Theory crafting, jokes, sketches, everyone was talking about it. Only one question on everyone's mind. Katappa ne Bahubali ko kyun chaata? Wait, what? इस स्क्रिप्ट किसने लिखी? प्रूफ रीडर नहीं है क्या अपने पास? 2018, slight uptick, 41.9%, but still disappointing. This was also a year when non-Hindi cinemas grip tightened. Audiences preferred quality over quantity. This could be clearly seen in the box office figures of Sonu Ke Tituki, whatever, Stree, Andhadhun, Suidaga and Razi. In contrast, big budget hype movies like Zero, Race 3, Thugs of Hindustan, oh my god, remember Thugs of Hindustan? These movies with giant stars failed to make optimal impact. Well, I don't know how to segue to the next year, so I'll just make this jarring cut to the 2019. 51.8%. Whoa, did not see that coming, did you? After 2015, this was one of the better years for Bollywood. Kabir Singh, Uri, Mission Mangal. This was also a great year for Ayushmann Khurrana, Article 15, Dream Girl, both knocked it out of the park. However, one of the biggest surprises and failures for Bollywood was the fall of Kalank. What happened? A movie with such epic scale. What possibly could have thwarted it? That's right, it opened alongside possibly the greatest pop culture event of our generation, Avengers Endgame, and Marvel just blew everything else away. This was also an important event in Bollywood's history. A Hollywood movie competing and winning against a big budget, star-studded, heavily marketed Bollywood movie. This was a serious event and a big wake-up call too. However, things from the outside were looking up. The slump seemed to have gone away, and even though Hollywood's grip was still present and growing, Hindi cinema was able to carve itself a niche in 2019. Wait, what's that sound? What's that sound? अरे नहीं, कुछ नहीं, शायद से मेरा बहम. We don't talk about 2020. Oh God. Tanaji was there. Oh wow. But well, things can't get any worse, right? It was COVID's fault, a large, visible target to blame. Wait, it's neither large nor visible. Anyway, but true as well. I mean, COVID destroyed lives. Watching movies wasn't on anybody's priority lists. Post-pandemic, however, something very peculiar started happening. 2022, Bollywood movies bombing left and right. A hit rate of only 16%. It's pathetic, really. A problem with Indian filmmakers today, I feel, is that they don't know what their audiences want. Their audience doesn't live in Kolaba. Their audience is in a small town in Chhattisgarh who wants to take their families to the cinema and forget all about their problems for the next 2 hours. Is Gehraiya going to do that? Fuck no. Okay, I'm being a bit too harsh. Bollywood did produce some masala flicks, but they just failed to click. Even Bollywood movies with southern superstars. Liger, the fuck was that? Radhe Shyam, God please kill me. Adi Purush, more like Annie Purush. You know, like animated Purush. Come on, that was good. अरे यार, अरे फिर से नहीं यार. अरे वो hand pump छोड़ ना तू. My point is that Bollywood experiments with southern stars also don't seem to work. There is a creator problem, not an director problem, not a nepotism problem. Writers and directors, people who have something fresh and inventive to give. That's what Bollywood is lacking. When was the last time you came out of the movie theater watching a Bollywood movie exclaiming, wow, kya phadu picture tha? Forgettable movies with churlish humor, shallow characters, generic camera work and editing. It feels like a factory product, whereas certain gems of regional cinema feel to be made out of labor, love and passion. They take their craft very, very seriously, no matter how ridiculous the premise. They always go all in. Okay. Let's back up. I lost my track. What started as a facts-based analysis turned into a feelings-based one. 2023. We are 5 months into the year and Pathaan is the only bona fide hit. The figures for Tu Jhoothi Main Makar feel a bit off. There are conflicting reports regarding its success. The same goes for Bhola. Also, a very specific set of conditions led to the success of Pathaan. Shah Rukh's first movie after 4 years. Effective marketing, unintended help from trolls, spy universe connection, Ghatiya driver ka cameo. After the Aryan Khan fiasco, this man came back with a vengeance. The comeback of Shah Rukh Khan deserves a separate video on its own, which we will deal with soon. Let's check out more numbers. We'll look at highest grossing movies in Hindi as well as other regional languages. And this shows a very startling problem. For Malayalam movies, 6 out of the top 10 highest grossing movies came in or after 2019. For Telugu cinema, 7 out of the top 10 highest grossing movies came after 2019. For Kannada cinema, again, 7 out of the top 10 highest grossing movies came after 2019. For Tamil cinema, 6 out of the top 10 highest grossing movies came in or after 2019. But okay, what's the case for Bollywood? Only one out of the top 10 highest grossing movies came in and after 2019. Pathaan. If this does not show stagnation, I don't know what does. The success of regional cinema has put Bollywood in a further bind. The more popular a movie, the harder it is to remake. Wanted, Rowdy Rathod, Arjun Reddy, all remakes, all successful. But today, try imagine someone making a remake of KGF. It's impossible because KGF's success wasn't limited to Karnataka. It was a pan-India phenomenon. You can't replace Yash. I mean, who will play Rocky? Arjun Kapoor. As regional industries see wild success one after another, they grow more and more reluctant towards remakes. I mean, why tarnish something which is perfect in its own right? Why? Bollywood has failed to innovate with the times and needs some major course correction. And I strongly believe the spy universe can provide some relief. Credit to Shah Rukh Khan. I mean, seriously, not putting out a movie for years and now he has come out all guns blazing, reinventing himself as an action star. There is either some insane luck or a clever-minded play, and I think it's the latter. The first 2 Tiger movies weren't great, but they were entertaining nonetheless. The YRF spy universe is going to play a crucial role in Bollywood's revival. Although copying a Marvel Universe model has its own pitfalls, it saps out originality from the industry and commercializes the art form in a perverse manner. But that is a topic for another day. Okay, how the fuck do I finish this video? I know there has been a growing dissent against the Bollywood industry. From its lazy remakes to the growing nepotism debate, many people seem pissed, and this might seem like the end of the road. But I can say this with absolute certainty that Bollywood will return to its old glory. People complain about remakes, but most older movies were remakes. Badshah was a remake. I enjoyed the fuck out of that movie, like many of us did. Nepotism is something which exists in every field, even the ones which require merit. Every parent wants the best for their child. It is an instinct as old as time which can't be changed. Bollywood will return, for better or for worse.